we want to welcome you to the revolution of multi-viral marketing. Let me ask you a question. What if there was a way that you could get a piece of an industry that today is the fastest growing industry in the history of business? What if this industry in just the last couple of years has grown to over 100 plus million subscribers and continues to grow rapidly? And what if I told you this industry generates an additional $10 million in new revenue every 24 hours? Well, what if in this industry you could have a unique business proposition that would afford you a zero upfront cost marketing tool that allows you to reach customers at your fingertips? And what if with this unique business proposition you would have no traditional advertising and marketing risks, only pay on guaranteed results? Think about that. Would you agree that most businesses today, whenever they want to run an advertising or marketing campaign, have to spend X amount of dollars with no guaranteed results? Imagine zero upfront cost, only paying on guaranteed results. And what if also through this unique business proposition, the business owner could have total control of this marketing tool that can allow them to run their business and market their business according to what they know works best for them? So what would be the benefits of this unique value proposition? Well, number one, it would help increase brand awareness for businesses. Would you agree that every business today is dealing with a limited marketing budget, yet they're still trying to figure out a way to get their name out there? Secondly, the benefit would be increased sales with new customers. Would we also agree that every business owner today is looking for a way to generate new business? And not only generate new business, but create a relationship and a loyalty with these new customers. And what if, lastly, the benefits of this proposition would help businesses increase revenues on their existing customers? Would you agree that most businesses only make money when their existing customers buy something directly from them? What if we could show businesses how to generate a revenue source off their existing customer base in a way that they currently today cannot do? Well, I want to ask you another question. What if there was a marriage between the group buying industry, companies such as Groupon and Living Social, with the social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter? What would that marriage look like? Well, today we want to introduce you to a new concept called commerce networking in our company called Referdia. So the first question would be naturally, well, how does it work? Well, very simple. We have individuals and or entities that are bringing businesses to our site. Now, these individuals and or entities could be affiliate marketers, independent representatives, professional athletes, professional sports teams, authors, seminar speakers, independent representatives, agents. They could be any different type of individual or entity. And all what they're simply doing is bringing businesses to our company for free. And we just talked about how many businesses out there today are looking for a free zero upfront marketing tool to increase brand awareness and increase profits. Secondly, these same individuals and entities are bringing consumers to our database. These are people who are looking for ways to save money on things that they're interested in. They only want to receive deals and offers specifically within their likes and in their interest. And our site affords that to the consumer. So once again, we have individuals and entities bringing these customers to us. Then what happens is these businesses, small, medium-sized businesses, large businesses, are running special deals and offers to our customer base. Customers in turn are buying the things that they want to buy. And in the end, the individuals or entities who connected these businesses and or consumers are in the middle of all these transactions generating commissions from that. So really what's happening here is everyone is financially incentivized. You might say, what do you mean by that? Well, the customer is incentivized not only in the form of savings, but a very special program we have called 3 for Free. Every customer in every deal has the ability to not only save money, but actually get their deal for free by simply referring 3 other people who also buy that deal. So they're obviously financially incentivized. Businesses are also financially incentivized. One way is by them getting more customers. Secondly is building a relationship with those customers because they become instant followers of theirs. And third, as I referred to earlier, we're showing businesses how to make more money off their existing customer base by them getting their existing customers to follow them through Referdia, and in turn, when their existing customers buy things, not only from them, but from any other business that runs a deal through our site, that business owner is generating another revenue source. So they're financially incentivized. And last is the individuals and entities fill in our database with businesses and or consumers. As I mentioned earlier, they're in the middle of all these transactions generating money. So does this work? Well, here's an example of a golf course who in the off season was able to run a deal and offered tee time, 18 holes of golf, and they had 363 people purchase the deal. So think about it. They just picked up a bunch of customers in their off season when they're not even open. And would we agree that these people are going to come in, besides golfing, they're going to probably eat something, drink something, maybe go into the pro shop and buy something, maybe come back again. It might be their first time ever going there, and they may even bring some people that didn't even know about this deal, so they're bringing additional customers. We also have professional sports leagues and large organizations taking advantage of our model. Well, here's one example. This is the Florida Tarpons, who's a member of the Ultimate Indoor Football League. The Ultimate Indoor Football League comprises of 10 teams, and they just recently signed on with our company to take advantage of our model. Now, your first question might be, well, why would they do that? Well, number one, they can run deals on tickets and merchandise. Secondly, they can get all their fans to follow them, run contests and promotions. And remember we talked about just a few minutes ago, whenever their fans buy something, not only from them, but from any other business locally or nationally, the Tarpons in the league are generating another revenue source off their current fans that they currently don't get. Lastly, they're able to go back to their existing sponsor businesses and show them a tool that can help them increase their individual businesses. And whenever those businesses run a deal, they in turn are generating a commission also for the Ultimate Indoor Football League and also the various teams like the Florida Tarpons. How about national companies? You know the old saying, American runs on Dunkin'? Well, did you know that Dunkin' also runs on Referdia? We have major companies like Dunkin' Donuts taking advantage of our model to run deals. Why? Brand awareness, increased sales with more customers, and also the only way Dunkin' Donuts currently makes money is when their customers buy from them at their locations. Now they can get their existing customers to follow them through Referdia, and whenever they buy things from other businesses, Dunkin' Donuts is now generating another revenue source that they, like every other business, currently doesn't earn. Lastly, here's another example of a professional athlete, Terrell Owens, who's a future NFL Hall of Famer. You may say, well, why would a football player get involved? Well, let me take it a little further. Not only football players, but entertainers, authors, radio and TV personalities, seminar speakers, and all these and other organizations, nonprofit organizations, for-profit organizations. What they're doing is they're going back to their existing following or fan base and saying, hey, follow me through Referdia. They're bringing value to their followers in the form of a free sign-up, savings on things they're going to buy anyways, and some of them are running promotions and contests, and in return, whenever their followers or fans buy something, that entity or that individual is obviously generating a revenue source. So here's a quick example. Terrell Owens has approximately 1 million followers through Facebook and Twitter. So let's just say that only 5% of all of his followers follow him through Referdia. We believe it'll be much greater than that, but let's just say it's 5%. That's approximately 50,000 people now tagged to him. Whenever they buy something, he makes money, and as they refer other people through word of mouth and trying to get their deals for free, all that viral growth infinitely also tracks back to him or that entity for another revenue source. So what if consumers, businesses, and you were all financially incentivized? Well, it's not a what if. You are, as I just shared with you over the last several minutes. So would that take this unique value proposition to the next level? Well, we want to welcome you once again to the revolution of multi-viral marketing. I just want to have a quick apples-to-apples comparison. Let's look at traditional business models like brick-and-mortar businesses, franchising, affiliate marketing, direct sales companies, internet-based companies. Would you agree that the only way they can acquire more customers is by opening up more locations, more offices, getting more affiliates, bringing on more representatives? And secondly, would you agree that in a traditional business model, not every single person is financially incentivized in every transaction? In the multi-viral marketing model, it's the exact opposite. Number one, we give away free. We're signing up consumers for free who are looking to save money, signing up businesses for free who are looking for a way to increase their business. This model benefits everyone. Every single person is financially incentivized in every single transaction. We have customers virally getting more customers through word of mouth and trying to get their deals for free. And lastly is cross-marketing. Through this model, we can cross-market our database for other products and services that make sense to the consumer and not only benefits them, but benefits other people. So in the end, what do you have through the multi-viral marketing model? You have customers getting you more customers, which means more money. And you have businesses getting you more customers, which also means more money, whether it's through point of purchase, word of mouth, telephone, short code texting, social media, email, or any type of means that they're using. So what that does is now bring us to three simple options. Option number one, the business can use our site once again for free, and there's no upfront cost. They only pay 20% on the final sale of whatever they're selling, so they're only paying once again on guaranteed results. There's no risk, and once again, the business owner has full control to run deals as often as they want, whenever they want, at whatever percentages they want. Option number two is what we call the revenue multiplier. It includes option one, but on top of that, that business owner, as I've stated a few times, can connect their customers or get their existing customers to follow them for free through Referdia. And whenever their existing customers purchase things from other businesses through the Referdia site, that business is now generating 0.5 to 1% of the net purchase price. Once again, folks, that's revenue that businesses today cannot earn. Lastly is option three, which we call the DSC program, or direct sales consultant. This is like an agent or an affiliate type of a program where whether it's a business owner that wants to take advantage of this, or maybe you're listening to this as an affiliate marketer, internet marketer, a business consultant, or maybe just an individual that's looking for a revenue source. Let's face it, everybody today is looking to increase revenue sources in their portfolio. So through this agent or affiliate program, there's a one-time fee of just $99 to be affiliated with our company, with a $9.95 monthly cost that covers back office tracking, video, marketing materials, and reporting. And it also allows the individual or the entity to get 2.5 to 5% of the net purchase price. And if you choose, you don't have to do this, you can refer other affiliates or agents and generate an override residual on the businesses and or consumers that they sign up. Well, I want to give you an example. Now, I can show you technically two examples. One would be on all the businesses that you signed up. But for the sake of time, I'm only going to show you on the consumer side. Let's say that you had 500 consumers come into our database. Let me explain what that can mean. It can mean that you have a huge following and you have just 500 of them following you. It can mean you're a business owner and you have 500 or 1,000 existing customers. It can mean that you're an internet marketer, an affiliate marketer with a huge database. Or it can mean that you personally have signed up a handful of businesses or entities that have equaled 500 customers. I'm sure you'd agree with me when we look at a Dunkin' Donuts who has millions of customers, or a Terrell Owens who has almost 1 million followers. I'm sure you'd agree with me that 500 is a very, very small number. But we wanted to be conservative here. And let's say that every one of those customers referred just 3 people to buy a deal because they want to get their deal for free. Remember we talked about the 3 for free program. So I'm using a 3-to-1 ratio of infinite viral growth. And over several generations, you would end up with over 1 million customers that you're now getting paid on, and you're capitalizing on viral growth. Now, is it going to happen exactly like this? Probably not. But let's say that this example only happened 5% correct, and you only had 50,000 customers that were tagged to you through viral growth. And let's say that the average commission per transaction was just 25 cents. And let's say that these 50,000 customers made only 1 purchase a month. There's many people that make 2, 3, 4 purchases in a month. Let's say it was just 1. That would come out to be $12,500 in additional revenue into your bottom line as a business owner or as an individual. Now, you could stop and pause this slide right here and plug in whatever numbers you want. Numbers don't lie. Documentation beats conversation, but you're talking a very significant income and revenue source here through this model in the power of multi-viral marketing. So, what are some other people saying? Well, Nikita Thigpen is out of Pennsylvania. Her and her husband own a very successful staffing company and coaching and business consulting company called Thigpen's Professionals. And she said Referdia was a very easy fit into our portfolio. See, they were able to bring value add to all the people they're trying to help with career placement. They were able to bring a value add to their existing clients that they're working with them, helping to market their business and increase their exposure and sales. And it was just a simple thing to put in to their portfolio and generate them more money. Jeffrey Allen Roberts out of South Carolina is a very successful businessman. He's the CEO of a direct response marketing company as well as a business consultant and coach. Jeffrey works with some major companies and also individuals doing all their back-end internet marketing for them. And Jeffrey said this is easily a 6 or 7-figure annual revenue source for any business person. Would you agree that is a mouthful? That's powerful of the kind of money that can be made here. But once again, remember, we're dealing with an industry that grows $10 million in brand new revenue every 24 hours. Here's another gentleman, John Kelly out of Minnesota. Him and his partner own Joe and Stan's Sports Lounge and Grill. And they have been using Referdia for several months now. And they said, quote, Referdia is by far the best form of promoting and advertising we have used in our 14 years of business. Matter of fact, John actually has seen increased sales because of people that have bought deals from him, have brought in other people who didn't buy a deal, and also he's gotten his existing customers to follow him, and now him and his partner are generating another revenue source off their existing customer base. So what's the next step? Well, first of all, I want to encourage you to contact the person who invited you so you can start increasing your profits immediately. And secondly, I want to thank you for joining us today. It's been my pleasure and my honor to be able to share this incredible, unique tool called multi-viral marketing. Have a wonderful day.